Right, a pair of cells. Best way to treat these is just like two separate cells when they've got identical current. It's just a way of controlling the current so that it's the same as a control variable. Having them connected like this. They don't react with each other. That's important to know. They're just like two completely separate cells. Which of the following gives energy transformations occurring in cell 1 and cell 2? Okay, well, let's look and see whether these are spontaneous or not. Actually, first I'm going to check that the electrodes match the solutions. And yes, it looks like they all do. That just makes things so much easier. Now let's look for whether these are spontaneous or not. Electrons are flowing this way. There is no power pack inside the wire. So I'm assuming that this is a galvanic cell. The spontaneous reaction will be happening. Let's have a look at cell 1. And we've got electrons flowing from the zinc and electrons arriving at the copper. Now that is the spontaneous direction. How do we know? We can check from the electrochemical series. Zinc is down here, Cu2 plus is here. For the zinc to oxidize and the copper 2 plus to reduce, that's the spontaneous direction. The way that I normally write this is draw the arrows and check, like, do they push a clock forwards? If they push a clock clockwise in the natural direction of a clock, that's a spontaneous reaction. That arrow there, just all I've done is circled the reactants, Cu2 plus and zinc, and checked, do they push a clock the right way round, the spontaneous direction for a clock to turn. That's a spontaneous reaction. So this one is spontaneous, put the word spont there, and let's check the other one. So this one here is copper, which is up here, and nickel is below copper, down here, Ni2 plus, Cu2 plus. It's arriving at the nickel is being reduced, and the copper is therefore losing its electrons, it's going that way. Those two arrows combined actually push a clock the wrong way, the non-spontaneous way, so cell 2 is non-spontaneous. Cell 1 therefore is from chemical to electrical, which is either this or this. Cell 2 is from electrical to chemical, so the answer is C.